Whoa.
Flowers.
No. Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, holy shit.
It like lifted the grass up.
Holy.
Southwestern Ontario, Canada was hit by extreme weather on Friday, July 3rd, 2026, as a series of powerful thunderstorms moved from Michigan toward Canada. The storm system brought very strong winds, heavy rain, large hail, and the threat of tornadoes to several areas. The rapidly changing weather conditions prompted weather authorities to issue several warnings, urging residents to seek shelter immediately.
Shit.
That's a big one.
Holy shit.
One area of concern was Chatham-Kent. In the afternoon and evening, Environment Canada raised the weather warning status after radar showed increasingly intense storms. In fact, at around 7:28 p.m. local time, Chatham-Kent and Rondeau Park were briefly under a tornado warning due to the potential for tornadoes to develop in the area.
Tree trampoline, anybody? Oh, that's stuck in there. Is it stuck in the fence?
In addition to the tornado threat, the storm was also expected to bring damaging winds, large hail, and heavy rain that would occur rapidly. Although the tornado warning was eventually lifted, residents were urged to remain vigilant until the storm had passed. Throughout the storm's path, gusts were the primary threat. Official warnings stated that wind gusts could reach around 120 kilometers per hour. This wind speed is enough to snap tree limbs, uproot fragile trees, and cause damage to the roofs of light buildings. Some areas also face the possibility of power outages due to branches and trees hitting power distribution lines.
Oh shit! Ooh, oh shit!
Oh, there goes our blue bin.
That's okay. I'm not worried about the Reuben now. You see this?
In the Chatham area, heavy rain fell as the squall line passed. The sky darkened quickly, accompanied by continuous flashes of lightning in the distance. The gusts caused trees to sway violently, while large branches fell onto the road. Several roads were littered with leaves and branches, requiring motorists to reduce speed for safety. In addition to Chatham, the Sarnia-Lambton area was also in the storm's path. Environment Canada issued a severe thunderstorm warning as the same weather system moved eastward. Residents were advised to avoid outdoor activities during the storm, especially due to the threat of lightning strikes and strong winds that could arrive suddenly.
If you're going to live on this lake.
Oh my lord!
In Windsor and Essex County, the storm caused quite visible impacts. Strong winds reportedly downed several trees, snapped large branches, and scattered debris across various locations.
Holy smoke!
Some vehicles also had to exercise caution as roads were covered in leaves and twigs. Documentation shared by local media showed numerous trees downed by the gusts of wind that swept through the area. Meanwhile, residents of Thamesville, Blenheim, and Kingsville were also affected by the storm system that was moving through southwestern Ontario. While detailed reports of damage in each town were limited, residents in those areas received weather warnings and were advised to be aware of the possibility of strong winds, heavy rain, and hail, which could occur locally. In some locations, hail posed an additional threat. Hail, estimated to be the size of a ping pong ball, could damage crops, vehicles, and roofs. Furthermore, the rapid heavy rain increased the risk of flooding in areas where drainage systems were inadequate. Throughout the storm, authorities continuously reminded the public to not take shelter under trees, avoid non-essential travel, and immediately seek shelter under sturdy structures at the sound of thunder. Boaters on lakes and rivers were also urged to return to land immediately due to the rapid change in weather. Although the tornado threat ultimately did not develop into a larger event in Chatham-Kent, atmospheric conditions that night demonstrated the dynamic nature of summer weather in Ontario. Warm, humid air combined with an approaching weather system from the United States created a highly favorable environment for the formation of powerful thunderstorms.
It's coming down pretty good. It's loud. Blowing.
After the storm line moved out of southwestern Ontario, residents began cleaning up around their homes and neighborhoods. Broken branches were cleared from roads, while utility crews inspected affected power lines. Life gradually returned to normal as the weather improved. The events of July 3, 2026 serve as a reminder that summer thunderstorms in Canada can develop very quickly. Within hours, what was initially a sunny weather event can transform into a severe storm, bringing damaging winds, heavy rain, hail, and even the threat of tornadoes. Therefore, monitoring official warnings from weather authorities and following safety guidelines are crucial steps to reduce risk when extreme weather occurs.
Oh my god, it's coming down. Feels good though.
While most areas were able to return to normal activities after the storm passed, this incident demonstrated the importance of extreme weather preparedness. Rapid information, effective public response, and coordination from local authorities were key factors in weathering one of the most significant storm episodes, which struck the Chatham region and southwestern Ontario in early July 2026.